easier for the Vayne. So I think I like the pickup here.
Okay.
Elements, low and wave clear though, yet again.
Yeah, so we've gone over the basics of the lanes and how Elements should expect to do in this. He's gonna run right into
He
it.
might get caught here.
Oh
Binding.
no, that's a level 1 binding, and Hooney's there as well. Exhaust is on, and this Bard will be taking no magical journeys as he goes down. First blood over to Reckless.
Yeah, beautiful read by Fnatic. They expect the swap and push and bounce the wave. This should give away to the top lane for Elements that a gank could be imminent. Meanwhile, Dexter is solidifying the push in the bot lane. He doesn't necessarily want to gank here. He just wants to give JWoww the opportunity to go in, and if Hooney goes aggressive, he wants to punish.
Yeah, they do want to punish. Right now, JWoww has been able to acquire himself a decent CS lead over Hooney as he throws down the troll pole. He might be too low, however. Hooney will follow as Dexter secures the kill, but a 1-for-1. They're playing right now. This is already looking a whole lot better as Promiscu jumps right in. Hits by the binding, however, Yellow Star and Reckless don't have quite enough damage to finish it, but Hooney does as he dives in. Promiscu's going down and Dexter's too late to the party.
Yeah, I really wish I could see that with Vision. Fight's not over that, yo.
Yep,
Right
it
over
comes
and Hooney, double kill.
Onslaught of shadows, double kill for Hooney as Dexter goes low. Froggen around the side to try and find an answer kill, he will. However, that's a 3-for-1 all said and done in favor of Fnatic as Febivin now comes around the side with a Sand Soldier, tries to get the pick off, or the pushback. Frog is Febivin wary under tower as Froggen pushes forward with the wave. The soldiers come out, and there is the convergence, but Froggen's gonna dash in the Tempered Fate, and they just don't have the right timing there as Febivin is gonna get chunked down. Froggen will take a pick, and the tower not gonna help too much.
Pretty well, because Froggen can always jump back to his Ghost. Tempered Fate can always engage. They have magical journeys, so much outplay potential on the side of Elements, but they're going in.
They are going in, but Dexter says, nah, let's reset this one. As Hooney comes in with the teleport, JWoww is gonna follow. Hooney stunned, Chum the water's on, dashes away, right back into Froggen as Febivin picks off Dexter. We've got ourselves a 1-for-1, and Elements opt to take the retreat as Froggen's a little bit too low to get back involved in this one.
Beautiful stuns by Promiscu.
Hooney, are they about to start this one off? They are, and it's gonna be on to Tabs. Onslaught of shadows as he burns. Exhaust was maybe a little bit of overkill there, but they take him down.
Tabs was not ready for that play, and only with the creative teleport sacrifices top lane team in Europe, and they show yet again why. They're not too phased. They adapted pretty well. They'll start going in here.
Here we go. Throws down the convergence. Froggen trying to start this one off as he is going to pop Zanya's hourglass, it looked like, or the Tempered Fate went down. Yellow Star and Hooney getting knocked all over the place as JWoww trying to tank the line. Rainover is going to get a shutdown, but he will be shut down in return. All said and done, a 2-for-2. And this maybe get a pick off, but Hooney looked like he was coming in. He backs away. Parallel convergence is going to land on nobody as Froggen phase dives forward. He's going to get caught by the binding from Yellow Star, throws out the Time Winder as well. Dexter will clear through the Black Shield. But meanwhile, JWoww's getting dove on. Rainover, however, is caught up between 3 members of Elements. He's going down to Tabs. Give the man a kill.
Yeah, Rainover was split pushing the bottom lane. He had his ulti to join the fight if it happened. Conversion phase dive combo with the ultimate from Fizz. With the stuns from Bard, condemns so much outplay potential, and Febivin, he'll be crucial. We'll have to watch the Emperor's Divide. When will it come out? Will be successful.
Here comes the siege, and here comes the dive. Dexter looks, Fate's call to pull Yellow Star back, but Rainover now is diving in. The Tempered Fate slaps Froggen and stops Febivin, who's getting just absolutely annihilated, but Reckless is able to pick off Promiscu, and the rest of Elements are soon to follow. JWoww, he knows he's got nowhere to go. A double kill for Reckless. Tabs on the run, just can't get it done, and Hooney comes up with a double. Froggen is the only one. So now Froggen's the only one sitting on that Baron buff. We'll see if they can still make use of it as Yellow Star's actually caught out. Kalissa's nowhere in sight, but the Dark Binding goes down. Froggen does not want to give this one up. He is going for it, securing that kill. Talked about him being the carry, and that is definitely true. 4-1.
Fnatic, they're still up 8,000 gold. Immediately tell Yellow Star going in on JWoww here.
Yep,
like opening with ulti.
Chum the waters does not connect, and with 3 members on him, JWoww knows his days are numbered as tanky as he is. We've seen this historically time and time again. When does this Vayne start to become a factor for Elements? How long do they have to wait? Because right now it just seems like it's Froggen and friends.
I mean, Vayne obviously has a problem chasing into the fight. He's very good at disengaging maybe on Hooney here.
Well, let's see if they can disengage. Hooney jumps on in. The barrel comes on out to fly him back as Tabs gets exhausted, cutting around Froggen and Promiscu. They jump on Febivin, but Reckless is down. Promiscu trying to keep himself alive as he hops and skips and magical journeys away. Reign over Huni and Yellowstar on the chase onto JWoww, who might not get away from this one. In comes Huni. It's so far been a 1-for-1 with tabs already falling. JWoww trying to get under tower. He's gonna go in with the Urchin Strike, but Huni is just too strong. 2-for-1. Advantage Fnatic.
A very close fight altogether, considering the goal disadvantage for Elements, but then on the back of the fight,
It's not over yet.
they're all very low HP. Promiscu.
He's trying to run away from this one. Gets hit by the Dark Binding. Portal's up, but he can't go through.
Yeah, that journey wasn't going anywhere anyways.
He's just not worried at all. So now, Baron empowered, Fnatic are looking to shove down mid and brute force their way to another win here in the LCS Summer. This tower is just getting shredded down. In comes the Tempered Fate. It lands on a Febiven as he can't do much for a moment. JWoww tries to jump into the back tabs, still poking away at Reignover, who just is going to be able to get out and back and reset the fight. Dexter falls down, Reckless picks him up, onslaught of shadows, and tabs is down. Febiven going on a rampage as Huni picks up the bar. Promiscu falling down, and so is the inhibitor, and Fnatic are on a tear towards the Nexus.
Fnatic bulldoze over Elements right here. Nothing they can do to stop the onslaught of shadows here. So much damage coming out of Fnatic.
So much damage indeed, and they take the final swipe towards the Nexus. Elements, they're down, they're out. Fnatic still undefeated in the LCS Summer.
Yeah, smiles all around. Pretty close game, a weird game. Hard
Very
to track.
strange.
If you glance on it from the outside, at points in the game, you wouldn't really know that the goal difference was as big. But Fnatic, basically thieves in the night almost. The way they were stealing these objectives here and there, almost going unnoticed. Magnifying that goal lead, and Huni here was behind a little bit early, and I can't stress enough how that early play on the top lane, where the spontaneous magical journey into a face check, and then Huni teleported in, he got double kill. Reignover with a beautiful flash knockup. Again, the synergy and experience from the Fnatic roster kicking in, and Reckless seamlessly fitting in perfectly, taking over where Steelback left off. And
Yeah.
Elements still with some coordination issues. I liked though what they did. I really liked the composition to an extent. Yes, it may have been low on wave clear, but it was audacious. It was forward, it was active. It was not on the back foot.
Exactly, and you have to experiment when clearly things aren't working. They're off now to a 1-4 start in the summer split. However, that gives some hope. That says we're going to try and figure out what we can do as opposed to...